share this with. So because I'm, run a business and do this gig, there are wonderful people that I get to collaborate with in terms of helping me. Like, for example, this whole platform was built not by myself, but with an amazing developer. And I'm, website people and some photography people and social media people. And I mean, it sounds like I have a whole team. I don't, but, I get to collaborate with people. And what I've started to notice is there is this need, and it's a very, very, very privileged need of people to only want to really work unless it's very meaningful and purposeful to their personal agenda. Yeah, it has to be meaningful and purposeful. And we've come into a world of, it's a very, very privileged place to be, where our work has to feel meaningful. And not to sound old, but in my day, you worked mainly for your skills, and you got paid for your skills. I actually have been in a privileged situation, and I decided very young, before the whole millennial thing, that I wanted to do something that felt meaningful for me, and that's why I became a yoga teacher. And I think that it's good to have that sentiment, but I feel like it's gone a little bit way over the top in this other direction of, we can't now do anything unless it is meaningful and purposeful. And we're almost sabotaging ourselves, making ourselves unhappy, and certainly not contributing. It's almost like we're not going to contribute in the world unless it fits my personal agenda. And there are so many ways that we can live a meaningful and purposeful life. It doesn't have to translate in the way that we earn money. It can, but as soon as you do that, then it starts to get a little bit tricky about what's meaningful and purposeful, because then if you only accept jobs that are meaningful and purposeful, well, then you're going to have less money, and lucky you can afford that. That's great. I guess my point is that there's another purpose at play every single moment in our lives, and that is, can we instead find purpose in the present moment? What am I meant to be doing now, right now? And in that way, developing this deep appreciation for the life that we actually have, the life that we're actually living. So our purpose, if you can think of it as almost two purposes. One is our inner purpose. It's to wake up every moment and think about, what am I meant to be doing right now, the next moment, and how that starts to shape the outer purpose. It's arrogant of us to think that we can think about what our purpose is and dream it up in our minds, based on social media, our parents, society. So you think you have a purpose and a meaning, but it's mostly just given to you. And this is what Eckhart says so beautifully, and I'm trying to say it, is that if you got to trust that if you can wake up moment to moment to your purpose and what you're meant to be doing now, like mindful mornings, that the rest of your life will take shape, and you will discover your purpose instead of force your purpose on the rest of the world. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Stop forcing your purpose on the rest of the world. They don't care about your purpose. But instead you discover it, and then you make a meaningful contribution. I think that's a better way to approach this whole purpose and meaning thing, which is such a topic in our life. Okay, so my purpose right now is to be fully present as I guide you through this practice, regardless of how you take it, regardless of how you experience it, because that is what I'm going to do. So think about what your purpose is for this moment, and try to see it in terms of moment to moment to moment. What feels authentic, what feels intuitive, what feels like it's the deepest experience you can have right now, you personally, this moment. Starting on your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, take an inhale breath through the nose, and then exhale, extend your legs into downward facing dog and hold it for 3 deep breaths. Inhale.
Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your feet where they are. Inhale, walk your hands back towards them. Bring your feet to the side edges of your mat. Turn your toes out, deeply bend the knees, and exhale into Malasana, into a squat. Hands at the heart center. Use your elbows. Push your knees out to the side. Lift in the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, and the gaze is forward. And then make sure that you're not just hanging out in the pelvic floor muscles. You're pulling the pelvic floor muscles up. So there's some stability, some tension there. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale, bring your hands to the floor, extend the legs, parallel your feet. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze your palms together. Your feet are still wide apart, mat width apart. Pull your clasp hands, so make a fist with the hands and pull your clasp hands over towards the floor. Weight out of the heels towards the balls of the feet. Relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Release your hands to the floor. Tuck your chin. Inhale, roll all the way up to stand. Exhale. Tadasana. Toes and heels together. Walk to the front edge of your mat. And exhale, hands by your sides. Inhale, hook your thumbs. Reach forward, up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, clasp hands together in a fist, extend the legs, hold it here, breathe in, neck is relaxed, breathe out. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back again, extending the legs. 2 more times, exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, clasp hands together in a fist, and then extend the legs. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back, extend the legs. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, clasp hands together in a fist, extend the legs. Again, inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back, extend the legs. And exhale, come to stand, hands by your sides, take a moment, breathe in. And breathe out. From here, you're going to cross your left leg over your right leg. See if you can bring your toes to line up with each other. Yeah, left leg over the right leg, or in front of the right leg. And then fold forward over your legs. Bring your fingertips in line with the toes and bring your forehead towards your shins. Hold it 5 breaths. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, no rounding in the back. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Keep softening. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Long exhale, a little bit deeper into the pose. And then inhale, come all the way up to stand, arms by your sides, and exhale, Tadasana, take a moment. Okay, switch sides, right leg over the left one. Toes in line with each other, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor on either side of the feet, fingertips line up with the toes, rest your forehead towards the knee, shin or the knees. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Make sure you have weight still in the right foot as well as the left. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And then inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Exhale, Tadasana, toes and heels together. Inhale, take your arms straight up towards the ceiling, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor on either side of the feet again, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward, look up. And exhale, step your left foot back to lunge and bring your left knee down to the floor. Listen carefully. You're going to bring your left heel forward. So your left heel towards your right one. Stand down to the right foot and come to stand up on your left knee. So left knee is directly underneath the left hip. The right ankle is directly underneath the right knee. And then bring your right hand to your right thigh. Inhale, extend the left arm up and exhale, bend over towards the bent knee. Okay, so make sure here you're not sticking the butt out, the buttocks. Lengthen it down, rib cage in, extend out to the left elbow. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. From here, inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring your left hands to the floor, maybe fingertips or a block. So on the outside of the left knee, wrist sacks underneath the right elbow. Inhale, take the right arm up and over the right ear and exhale. Now you're going to extend to the right leg. Keep your right toes on the floor, the right foot pointed out. Inhale, ribs in, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Stay in the side bend, bend your right knee, right ankle over, underneath the right knee, stand down to the knee and the foot. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, bring both hands to the floor on either side of the right foot. Extend to the left leg, lift the left, tuck the left toes, lift the left kneecap up. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward and press back, downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Two more breaths. Long exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump your feet up in between your hands, folding forward as you exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reaching the arms up, palms touch, look up. Exhale, hands by your sides. Take a moment, close your eyes, notice how you feel. And inhale, take your arms up, palms touch, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor on either side of the feet, Uttanasana. Inhale, step your right foot back to lunge. Exhale, hold. Bring your right knee down to the floor. Bring your right heel towards the front of your mat. So you make a 90-degree angle with the front leg. Stand down to the foot and the knee and come up. Make sure you have the alignment, right hip over the left knee. Left hand to the left thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, bend over towards the left, towards the bent knee. Rib cage in, lengthen to the tailbone. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving deeper into the pose. The left elbow can be bent, of course. One more breath in. And out. Inhale, come back up with the torso. Exhale, right hand to the floor on the outside of the right knee. Extend the left arm up and over the left ear, and then extend to the left leg. Keep the left toes on the floor. Look up towards the ceiling. Pull the ribs in. Breathe. Exhale, look down, balance. Stand down to the foot and the knee. Inhale, come up. Bend the left knee. Exhale, hold. Inhale, both hands to the floor on either side of the left foot. Straighten out your right leg, tucking the back toes under, and then press back into downward facing dog as you exhale. Deep breath in here and out. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step, jump, or walk your feet up in between your hands, folding forward as you exhale. Straight legs, flat back. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reaching the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, Tadasana, hands by your sides. Take a moment, be still and just feel. Okay, connecting movement with breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Deeply bend the knees, reach the arms out in front of you, palms touch. Keep your knees bent, exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, keep lifting in the chest. Inhale here, and exhale, fold forward, thighs to the earth, chest to the thighs, forehead towards the shins, the legs are extended. Back to Utkatasana, inhale, reach the arms out in front of you, palms touch. This time, hands to the floor as you exhale, extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, forward, look up. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Inhale, hinge a little bit forward. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows to 90 degrees, hover here. Upward facing dog as you inhale, extend to the elbows, thighs off the floor, knees off the floor. And roll over the toes, downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale, extend the right leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left heel to the floor, 45 degrees. And then rise up, warrior one. Inhale, palms touch, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, sink down into the front knee. Good. Inhale, bring both hands to the floor on either side of the right foot. Step the right foot back to plank pose, strong in the tummy, hinge forward, chaturanga, exhale. Remember, you can always lower your knees, your chest, your chin to the floor. Upward facing dog or cobra as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, right heel to the floor. Warrior one, inhale, rise up, palms touch, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, sink down into the front knee, extend to the elbows. Inhale, hands to the floor. Left foot back to plank and chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Hold, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in and out. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump your feet up in between your hands and folding forward again as you exhale. Utkatasana, inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms out in front of you, palms touch. And exhale, come to stand, Tadasana. Be still. And then take a step out to the side, turning your right toes out, your left toes in, arms up, shoulder height. Inhale, extend out over the right leg, Trikonasana, as you exhale. Right hand to the shin, to the knee, maybe to the floor, or block. Push your hips way forward, lean back with the upper body, bring the left bicep to the left ear, spiral the chest open towards the ceiling. Legs are active. And then exhale, bring your left hand down towards the left hip. Look down at the floor. Bend your right knee, stand down to the right foot, bring your right hand to the floor in front of the right foot. Lift the left leg all the way up, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe you need a block underneath the right hand so that you can really straighten the right leg. That's important. Maybe you want to work on your balance, in which case you'd bring your right hand to your right ankle. Extending the left arm up towards the ceiling. Be careful that you don't make the balance and drop the left hip. Okay, the first and most important thing in this pose is that the left hip is stacked on top of the right one, opening the hips, opening the chest, and then you can play with the balance. One more breath in and out. And then bring your left hand to the floor. Now you can drop the left hip. Bend your right knee and exhale, step the left foot all the way back to a low lunge. Listen carefully. From here, you're going to bring your right knee to the floor on the inside of the right wrist, sinking the hips all the way down, extend the left leg all the way back behind you. Inhale here. Exhale. And then bring your elbows to the floor. And if you can, lie all the way over the right leg. 5 deep breaths. Stay here. And then exhale, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the chin, inhale, come back up. Exhale, the breath out. Inhale, tuck the back toes under. Listen carefully, you're going to come into down dog splits. Right leg all the way back and up behind you. And then open up the right hip, bend the right knee. Push the right foot all the way over to the left side. Look underneath the left armpit. See if you can see your right heel. Breathe. One more breath in and out. And then extend to the right leg. Parallel the hips. Look forward. Inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left foot joins the right one, folding forward, Uttanasana. And then soften the knees, tuck the chin. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, can you be here in this moment right now with this experience as it is? It takes an attitude of surrender to accept things the way they are. I mean, maybe we'd just stand here all day and then it would really challenge your level of acceptance. But we won't. So take a step out to the side because I still want you to keep coming back. Okay, other side. Left toes out, right toes in. Legs are straight. Inhale, take your arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, extend out over the left leg, hinge down sideways, triangle pose. Bring the right bicep to the right ear if that's appropriate for you. Spiral the chest open, nice deep side bend. Inhale. Exhale. Stay there, breathe. And exhale, look down at your left big toe. Bring your right hand towards the right hip, bend the left knee, bring your left hand to the floor in front of the left foot or use a block. Stand down to the left foot, inhale, lift the right leg all the way up, hip height. Concentration, that's more to me than to you. And hold it here. Okay, so the right arm is up towards the ceiling, the right leg is extended, the left leg is extended. Do you want to work on your balance? Bring your left hand to the left ankle so it's off the floor. Breathe. And exhale, left hand to the floor. Great training in balance. Bring your right hand to the floor. Drop your right hip. Right leg is still lifted in the air. Bend your left knee. Step your right foot all the way back to lunge. Exhale, hold. Inhale, bring your left knee to the floor on the inside of the left wrist, sinking the hips all the way down to the floor. First, take a breath here and out. Then bring the elbows to the floor. Then lie down over the left leg. Breathe. One more breath in and exhale. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the chin, inhale, come up. And exhale the breath out. Inhale, tuck the back toes under. Exhale, down dog splits, left leg back and up behind you. Open up the left hip, bend the left knee. Push your left foot all the way over to the right side. Look underneath the right armpit. See if you can see your left heel. And then exhale, extend the left leg, parallel the hips, look forward. Inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Listen carefully, you're going to exhale, bring your right knee all the way into the chest without touching the foot to the floor. Extend the right leg forward and then come to sit down. Extend the left leg out, extend the arms out. Yes, like that. Uncurl the spine, come to lie down on your back. Take a moment and just pause, be still. This moment, as it's unfolding, bend both your knees, take your block, place your feet flat, and you're going to slide the block underneath the sacrum on its highest level, as high as you can. Might be that you have to use the block on the medium level, the low level, that's okay. But the feet stay parallel. Your hands are by your sides, and then let go of any controlled breathing that you have. So we do a nice passive restorative back bend here. Allow the weight of the body to fall into the block. Check in with the quality of your thoughts, the nature of your mind, the atmosphere within the mind, just as much as the body. Cultivate one pointed focus. Your awareness is here. You can focus on the sensations. You can focus on things in your immediate environment, the experience in its entirety. You spend a little bit of time cultivating your awareness. And then press down through the feet. Take the block out. Bring your feet back down to the floor. Rest your knees against each other for a moment. Breathe in and out. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling, flexing your feet. Bring your hands on either side of your thighs, lift the shoulder blades up off the floor. Head comes up off the floor. Pull the navel down in towards the back body. Soften the knees. Inhale, come up to sit. And exhale, extend the legs out. Bend your right knee into your chest. And bring your right foot to the outside of the left leg. Ardha Matsyendrasana, bend the left knee. Left heel to the outside of the right hip. And make a twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Or hug the knee into the chest with the elbow. The gaze is over the right shoulder. And then inhale, face forward. And exhale, release your hands and just switch the legs. Left foot on top. Left hand behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Elbow to the outside of the left knee. And exhale, twist, look over the left shoulder. Breathe. So the breath is back to the long, deep, smooth, controlled breathing again. Inhale, face forward. Release your hands, straighten out the bottom leg, straighten out the top leg. And then exhale, fold forward over both the legs. Paschimottanasana, long in the spine, going round in the back. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. And use your exhalation to explore a little bit deeper, a little bit softer. Long exhale, a little bit deeper. And then inhale, look up. Exhale, come up. Bend both your knees. Place your feet flat on the floor. Hands back behind you, fingers face forward. Into reverse tabletop. Press down through your feet and your hands. Lift the seats all the way up. Exhale, extend the head back. Just one very deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, tuck chin to chest. Exhale, seat to the floor. Extend the legs out, come to lie down. Get your block again for Viparita. Slide the block underneath the sacrum. And extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Legs are relaxed, feet are relaxed. Hands are by your sides, palms face up, the eyes are closed. Everything still, awareness. So another way of just saying awareness is that you know where your thoughts are. You know where your mind is. You are not lost in your thoughts. You are taking agency and control over your attention and then directing it to where you want to. And then bend your knees. Bring your feet to the floor, take the block out. Extend your legs, relax. just for a few moments. Shavasana. Drag your knees into your chest and roll to your right side. And then come to sit up. Finding a comfortable seated, cross-legged meditative position just for a few minutes. Decide to be still. Perfectly still. Close your eyes. Focus your attention on this moment. See what you can be curious about. See what you can notice. And for today, just concentrate on not needing anything to be different right now. Just for these precious few moments. Check in with the mind as it wandered off. Come back with your attention to this moment, this experience as it's unfolding, without needing it to be any different than it is. Can you make this moment your purpose? And then choosing to stay there if you'd like to extend your meditation practice. But if you are coming out, then bring your hands together at your heart center, your chin to your chest. Sincerely acknowledging your effort and thanking yourself. Namaste.